Hey y'all, it's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 13 Episode 2 review. This episode was all over the place. Like, everybody was arguing and fighting. Child, I was exhausted after watching it over on Patreon. Oh my goodness. If you have not joined my Patreon, what are you waiting for? The link is down below in the description box. You can watch the shows that I review with me on Patreon. Right now we're watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We're watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, Baddies Gone Wild, Baddies Africa, and in my second tier, we're watching the limited series The Better Sister, and they have requested for me to watch some Now That's TV shows as well, so I might add that on over there to the mix too. So join me over on Patreon. The link is in the description box. Okay, so on this week's episode, the girls are at the retreat, and we find out that Erica is in a relationship with a girl named Drew. She in a little lesbianist relationship. Drew is a little stud. She cute. She looked like the singer K1, who I love. I'm obsessed with. If y'all haven't listened to her, you must listen to her. I don't know if this is her debut album or EP, but you spell her name KWN. K1 is how you pronounce it, but she is fire. Jessica tells Rennie that Erica Banks is there, and I was dumbfounded because I thought that they had been squashed their issues, but I guess they never did. But Rennie is on some, I ain't even worried about that. I got bigger things to worry about, like me and one of my best friends ain't even talking right now, talking about Sierra. So they go over to Sierra, who's with the Bam and Ashley, and the Bam asks Sierra, like, what's wrong? So Sierra says, honestly, it's probably because of what me and Rennie got going on. I just feel like in her green screen, she went so hard on me. And even though I was mad as well after our argument, when I got in green screen, I couldn't fix my mouth to say that shit that you were saying because I still love her so much. And just like, how could you even say that stuff? A lot of this amongst the group is just like looking at things the wrong way from each other. And that's why communication and the healing and us being on this retreat is so important. Sierra, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay. So Carly is like zoned out because she got a phone call on her way there from her lawyer telling her that she might have to turn herself into jail. But she tells the producers in the confessional that she can't go into the legal details or whatever. But we all know that the reason why is because she got arrested for breaking into her ex-husband's home after she had called the police and said that he had physically, attacked her. Right now, this all just happened about a month ago, so we really like in present time with this happening, right? So she is like zoned out and nervous, and she has not told any of the girls what's going on. She and Jessica make up, which I was happy for. Bam wants to know if suck your mother means F your mama. Are you talking about my mama? Because if so, her and Spice are really going to have a problem, right? So then we go back to Atlanta, and Scrappy and Shakira are christening their son Kyrie. And I was shocked to see that he was also having his kids with Bambi christened. It was like a big old event. People were there, photographs, balloons. It was beautiful. And I was shocked that the other kids were getting christened. I was shocked that they hadn't been christened yet. And I was also shocked that they were christening those three kids without Bambi being there. I think that that's something sacred that both parents should be there for. I mean, I understand that they don't get along. I wonder, did Bambi even know this was going on? I don't know, but I don't know. I just feel like, really? And with the new baby mama there, and then I don't know. It was messy. What y'all think about that? Am I just being too sensitive? I don't know. That just didn't sit right with me. But anywho, Rashida, Kirk, and Lizane is there. And they're all standing there talking with Mama D. And they ask him, like, how's everything going? And Shakira pop up over there because, you know, she got to have her camera time, baby. And she joins the conversation and was like, you know, I moved here for you and you can't even come by after you take your little bitch out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? I just need for you to step up more and be around your son, you know, because I ain't got no mama. I ain't got no father. I ain't got no sister. I ain't got no brother. I ain't got no uncle. I ain't got no aunties. I ain't got no cousins. I ain't got no dog. I ain't even got no cat. I ain't got no rats. I ain't got no roaches. Okay. I ain't even got a pigeon. I ain't got a bird. Okay. I ain't got a hamster. I ain't got a gerbil. I ain't got a fish. I ain't got Nemo. I'm trying to find family and you had me move all the way down here and then you gonna ignore me for your little bitch. And it was like, girl, what? She just be doing the most, okay? And Scrappy was like, you know, I admit, you know, I do need to do more and do better to see my son. And in his confessional, he says that he don't be coming around as much because he don't want to be around her. But you ain't got no problem being around her when you want to leave the club and get some cootie cat. So make it make sense. Everybody's not saying the same thing about you, Scrappy. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop. He always got an excuse for the areas in his life that he's lacking in. So we go back to the retreat. The ladies are sitting down to eat lunch. And Carly speaks to Ashley, and Ashley's very shocked by the fact that she's speaking to her because the last time they was around each other, Carly didn't want to talk to her, but she speaks back and gives her some encouraging words, which was really nice. And all the ladies are there at this point, including Spice. And now it is time for Keisha'S Theater. So I just want to know, what does suck your mother mean? Like, what does that mean, y'all? Can somebody tell me what that means? Does it mean like F your mother? Like, are you talking about somebody's mother, or do it like, what does it mean? It just means F you. Like in the States, y'all say F you. That's what it means. F you. Well, I mean, yeah, it does mean F your mama. Yeah. I'm sorry, auntie. I didn't. They asked. I'm half Jamaican myself. I just wanted to give some clarity, auntie. Jessica. I ain't trying to start nothing. They asked. I just gave my honest answer and opinion. I'm sorry, Spice. Please don't hit me. Well, I just want to let y'all know that if it's about my mother, then it's up on the homies. Word to my mother, it's up. And I'm sure that none of y'all want it to be up right about now because where we at. It can be up. Ain't nobody scared of you, Bambi. Huh? It can be up. It can be up. It can then be stuck, okay? I will beat your ass on a homies. For real. I will beat your ass. Don't you know I'm from motherfucking LA? I'm from Watts, Compton in this. Oh, you want to be that girl so much? Go get your status up. I just closed my 11th house. All you got is your body. All you got is your body, because you ain't got the face because you look like a horse in the face. Oh, let's not talk about bodies on the dead homies. You don't want to talk about bodies, okay? Because I'll body you. I love my botch body. I showed my scars to the world. I'm not ashamed of my body, Bambi. You ain't got nothing to show but that body. You're the only one here that don't have a house. You live in a shack, okay? You should be ashamed of yourself that you walk around selling your body and you ain't got nothing to show for it. You're mad because you want my man. That's what you're mad. You're mad because you want my man. I got the video of you talking to my man. Girl, on the homies, I would never fuck anybody that you fuck. For real, Spice. For real. On the dead homies. Let's be clear, nigga. You're nasty and you stink. And he told me that too. He said you're stink on a homie. Girl, please look at what your friend did. Look at what she did. Look at, because you always want to be a hypocrite when it comes to her. Look at what she did, Sierra. Look at what she did. Girl, I ain't had no relations with that man. Girl, get out of here. Come on, y'all. This shit is childish. And then we gotta stop talking about what each other have, y'all. That's not right. It's kids in Africa right now that's starving, y'all. This not right. Sierra, sit your ass down. Did nobody ask you, you bumper clotting fool? Sit your down. You always talking about what you got. When it's not on your foot, you want to talk about people. You're a hypocrite, Sierra. And I literally just said, though, in the car, Spice, listen, I was just saying in the car, girl, fuck your mother. I don't want to hear what you got to say. Shut up, Sierra. Shut up. All of y'all are some hypocrites. I don't like that two-faced y'all. But I just said in the car, the same Bambi you don't like, you want to pick up for it now? The same Bambi who would never pick up for your ass? You want to talk to me? Go talk to your friend. Go suck your mother. Y'all always want to paint me as the villain. Y'all always want to paint me as the bad person. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. Bumbleclot. And scene. Back in Atlanta, Scrappy, Brittany, Erica Dixon, Kirk, Rashida, Lil Zane, and Jock are all at Scrappy's showcase where he's showcasing his new artist 24 Hours and his wife Salma Slim. They're both rappers. Now, the Salma Slim girl says that she's a model and that she's graced some of the biggest runways around the world. And I was like, who you think you fooling, girl? Because I ain't never seen you on now runway of that I watch. Okay. But okay, girl. But she says that, she's focusing on her rap career now. Her husband, 24 Karat, get the talking child. And that man talk like he got a megaphone in his throat. I was like, is this real? I ain't never heard nobody voice like that. It was very jarring. But, they talking about all the big things Scrappy got going on, including his new woman who is sitting there with him. And here go Lil Zane, little messy ass, talking about, is this the same girl that Shakira was talking about? And Scrappy was looking at him like, I know you lying. I know you did not just say that. And Brittany was like, what'd she say? So Scrappy was like, I ain't spending time with the kid naive. You running around with your little biz naive, and you ain't coming to the crib to see me. So Brittany was like, what did she expect? From my understanding, you were not misleading her. And I was like, well, girl, your misunderstanding is wrong because he is misleading her. And he's lying to you. Yeah. Rashida in her confessional is like, we too old to be misleading and lying to women. Like, just be honest. But she was like, I'm staying out of it. I've learned my lesson, right? So Rashida and Kirk go over to speak to Erica, who's off to herself. She's not over there with them. And as they're talking to her, Scrappy and Brittany decide to come over as well. So Brittany was like, I'll break the ice. How you doing, Erica? I'm Brittany. And Erica was like, hi, how you doing? I saw you before in our section at the club, remember? And Brittany was like, oh yeah, last year for his birthday. She was like, yeah, And before they even came over there, when Rashida asked Erica how she feel about his new girlfriend, she all of that. And I'm like, Erica, you make yourself look dumber and dumber and dumber because you already know what time it is when it comes to Scrappy. She talking about in her confessional that Brittany was in his section last year for his birthday. So she wondering, was they messing around then when he called himself pursuing her? Because if that's the case, then she already knew what it was. Okay, he was pursuing you. Okay, and that obviously he probably was pursuing her too at the same time. You weren't his woman. Y'all was just kicking it, remember? This is the same man that had a baby during the same time he called himself pursuing you. That wouldn't even be nothing that I would bring up because you look pressed like a panini. Like, all of y'all are so stupid behind this big bubble lip ass dude. Like, gross. He looked like his breath smelled like tar. Like, ugh. Like, Bambi, Erica, get somewhere and sit down. You stupid. You're so stupid. So then Scrappy get to talking about how he's scared to introduce the girl to his mama. And they all like, it'll be fine. She's, changed. She's older now. Maybe it won't be like it was in the past. So then back at the retreat at dinner, Bambi has decided to say, because for a minute she was going to leave. Sierra is kind of hesitant going into the dinner because she didn't like how Spice was yelling at her earlier, which I agree, because she wasn't even trying to be funny when they were talking. So at dinner, Jessica makes a really nice speech to Spice saying, she didn't want her to feel attacked or anything like that. And Sierra was like, I really love that, Jessica. We really needed that. I love everybody. I just want to say, though, to Spice, I don't know what it's going to take for you to know and receive that I genuinely love you as a person. I would love and like so much if you could just stop with the pointing your finger when it's an argument. I don't like that. It make me nervous. Okay. It give me anxiety. It make me go cross-eyed. I don't like that, Spice. Don't do that to me. Okay. So Spice acknowledges that she's wrong for that, but then goes into, most times I feel like I'm always fighting to be understood, and she gets emotional and starts to cry. And at this point, Bambi is over. She was like, all right, y'all, I'm about to go to my room. It's cold out here. I'll see y'all later. She gets up and leave. And in her confessional, she was like, she's sick of them always kissing her ass. Like with Spice, everybody always has to kiss her ass. And they know she's a bitch, and they should tell her she's a bitch. And I'm not going to give a front. Spice is bitchy a lot. Let's rewind back to earlier in the episode when Jessica had to reintroduce her to her niece Robin, because the first time she tried to introduce her at her magazine cover event, she was covering her head with her hood, refusing to speak to the girl, being so rude. So you do rub people the wrong way. Everybody's not trying to just paint you as this evil person. You participate in it, ma'am. Okay? So, Rennie then apologized to Sierra for what she said in her green screens and gives her a flower. And Sierra accepts the apology, but says in her confessional that at this point, actions are going to have to speak louder than words for her. Okay? Rennie then apologizes to Erica Banks for attacking her. And Erica accepts her apology. And I'm like, okay, great. Now we've got that covered. Because I actually think that they could be friends with each other. Because Erica don't bother nobody. And neither does Rennie. So I think that, whatever happened between them music-wise in the past can be squashed. And then during this whole scene, Carly just sitting there looking like the Walking Dead. Everybody like, Carly, what's wrong with you? And then the episode goes off. This was a good episode, but like I said over on Patreon, I'm tired of the arguing with Spice and Sierra and Bam. Like, it's tired at this point. And I don't even remember how this whole beef started with them, because this goes back to season 11 with them arguing and fighting with each other. Like, I'm so over it. Oh yeah, the whole thing started with the whole Erica Mena situation. That's how it started. Yeah. But yeah, I'm over it at this point. Can we move on, please? Can we please move on? I'm excited to see what these new cast members are going to bring to the show. Lil Zane is messy. He messy as hell. And I see now why him and Scrappy gonna get into it this season. I knew that little friendship wasn't gonna last too long. They probably will make up, but yeah, Lil Zane is messy as hell. I don't trust him as far as I can throw his ass, and I can throw him far, okay? But I'm going to give this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I'm going to give it a B-. It was good. It was good. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode. Let's talk about it down below in the comments section. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.